Welcome to the training video for the new version of Degama that's been rolled out in February 2020. There's not been a lot changed. There are some different functions that are now available, but once you get logged into your NavaStream, you will automatically be taken to Degama where your orders should show as they normally would. And you'll notice that the 4 boxes are missing. The orders just drop down in a single file, one under the other. What we want to do is select the 52998 as our first order. And in doing so, it'll open up order details for us like it normally does. And we'll select the bottom right-hand corner on the green section there where it says acknowledge, which will take us back to new orders. Now, it seems that some people are confused because the orders seems to be missing, but if we select the active orders gray tab here, yes, it is grayed out, but it still can be used. We select that and your order would reappear. But what we're going to do is go to main menu. So we've done that in the yard here in Merritt or over at Gorman's or down in Osoyoos. And we will end up in the main dashboard yet again, and we'll drive away to our destination. Once at the destination, we would select the Activities tab. And since we're going to load, then we would select the Load button, which would open this familiar window that would show a clock for your start time, and the timer over here on the right would start to count. When we're ready to load, tarps are rolled, nobody's in under the binge, you're there ready to load, we would select the Load Now button, which would then take us back to Degama, and you would see your order that you acknowledged earlier there with a little button above the number saying to load. Push on the number there, 52998, which will take us into order details, tell you where you're supposed to be, what the address is, and we would select start loading. Now the thing that you'll notice that's new here is there's a timer in the center, and this will continue to count. So then we'll go up, load our trailer from the bins with the loader however we're loading, and when we're ready to finish loading, we'll select finish loading, and your end time should automatically update. Occasionally the time's off and it'll say you cannot finish the order for loading earlier than it actually is for the clock. All we need to do then is to subtract 1 minute from your end time and then just hit finish loading, which will take us back to the Activities tab. Select the back arrow, which will then take us back to the main menu. We'll drive away, go to our destination point, and when we're preparing to unload, yet again we'll select Activities. Then we would select the unloading button, and once again you'll see the timer would start to count, and when you're ready to start to unload, you would select the unload button, and again we're taken back to Degama. Once there in Degama, we would push on the order around the number area, which would take us into order details. Select the start unloading button, and again you'll be taken back to the timer with your start and end times just like you've seen before, but now it's more automated. So as we're unloading the trailer, we have our tarp in and everything, we're back in the truck. We could then, being efficient as we normally are, select the Edit Fields button, which would take us into the area where we're able to edit the bill of lading for your BOL. We could enter the Gorman fiber ticket if needed, and then we'd select Save. We'll go back to the familiar Take Photo, which we're not going to do. We're going to select the Next button, which will take us to the signature, which then we could enter our signature information here. Select the green button for Next. This is what it then would look like. So now the tarp's out, you've shut your floor off, shut your PTO off, close your doors, you're back getting ready to finish your paperwork, and you could hit finish unloading, which then would take you back to the activities page. And this finish loading is actually how you deliver the order. So back in the office, dispatch AR can see that you've completed it. And from there, we would just continue on to our next destination. If need be, we could go back into the apps section to Degama to find what our second order is, acknowledge it, and continue on as we normally would. If you have any questions, please let the Merit Operations section know, and we'll do our best to sit you down and explain it to you better. If you're not having any problems, that's great. If you're not receiving your orders, most likely we'll need to reinstall the Degama app itself on your tablet, which can be done over the phone. If you have any questions, please let me know.